minor in Ensaymada Baking, or major in TikTok, minor in anime studies. Totoo and Chismis, we really can do it all. And since we still have loads to discover, it is time to get giga-powered with Smart Giga-Power. Enjoy 20 gigabytes for all sites and apps for only 149 pesos, so we can jump from app to app, passion to passion, chika to chika.
Para more ang saya.
Get giga-powered na day!
My apologies. Download the GigaLife app and choose Giga Power. Simple, smart code. Dear classmates, I congratulate us for having the power. Who would have thought one can major in social media, minor in Catology, or major in Mobile Legends, minor in Ensaymada Baking, or major in TikTok, minor in anime studies. Totoo and Chismis, we really can do it all. And since we still have loads to discover, it is time to get giga-powered with Smart Giga-Power. Enjoy 20 gigabytes for all sites and apps for only 149 pesos, so we can jump from app to app, passion to passion, chika to chika.
Para more ang saya.
Get giga-powered na day!
My apologies. Download the GigaLife app and choose Giga Power. Simple, smart code. Dear classmates, I congratulate us for having the power. Who would have thought one can major in social media, minor in Catology, or major in Mobile Legends, minor in Ensaymada Baking, or major in TikTok, minor in anime studies. Totoo and Chismis, we really can do it all. And since we still have loads to discover, it is time to get giga-powered with Smart Giga-Power. Enjoy 20 gigabytes for all sites and apps for only 149 pesos, so we can jump from app to app, passion to passion, chika to chika.
Para more ang saya.
Get giga-powered na day!
Aseel, the tallest team in PhilBasket Summer Challenge. Yong. Oh, that's a big rejection there from John Gabriel on 10. Stops, pops, and misses. Medyo malamig pa ang makina ni Alan Mangahas as Tem with the reverse, and he's been doing that. 6:36 to go. We're still sorting out some technical issues here with our scoreboard, and that is another basket there from Mei Ting. Is Jan Lopez. Alan Mangahas off the glass. He misses again. This time, John Gabriel will not.
That drive led to that putback by John Gabriel.
Quick. This is Ong Wei Young who will swirl this one in. This is Tem. And this is Anthony Liu on Peichong. He goes right around, and that's some smooth interior moves.
Well for a big man.
Wilson is the official game ball of the 2022 PhilBasket Summer Championship. And Lupa inside to Denison. Mangahas for three! That's what we've been waiting. Hands the ball over. Ong Wei Yong. Shan Fu with the three-pointer. No good. The follow-up is down from...
Yes, Kwek Tien Yen. Kuala Lumpur not really known for their rebounding, but Kwek Tien Yen with that offensive board.
And John Lopez is smooth from beyond the arc as EOG pulls to within 3, 14-11. And there's the point guard
in front of their men.
Jifueng, three-pointer, count it! 23-11. And here's Mei. Tem She went for three. It goes down again. And Kuala Lumpur. Side reporter Megan Cabrera.
Thanks so much, Bob and Ken. I was able to speak with both coaches of the two teams a while ago, and Coach Jack of Muntinlupa Angeles Resort EOG Cooley said that they are eager to get their groove. They want to secure this win so that they can have their momentum. Some of their players are also participating in the 3-on-3 games, and sabi niyan, medyo napapagod sila doon because they play more.
To get the call, 11-point lead for KL Aseel. Our prize money sponsors brought to us by eMedisure Pharmacy, and there's going to be an easy 2 there. You got to give credit to Aseel. And you heard what Megan said earlier. These teams have met in tune-up games. Meanwhile, Ron Dennison.
Great backdoor cut by Ron Dennison, getting behind that 2-3 zone defense. So medyo nakaka-adjust na itong Muntinlupa.
And yan ang tugon ng KL Aseel. So darating na linggo, halos araw-araw lang kami maghahatid ng basketball sa inyo. Tuesday lang ang pahinga. We've got Phil Basket tomorrow. 5-19 is the lead.
MJAS again, the guard that he is really good at getting those offensive boards.
That from Ford Ruaya off the wonderful pass from John Lopez. And there's another three-pointer down the hatch from
Their chicken.
I'm sure he's looking for some good beef rendang and curry laksa as well as nasi lemak. Meanwhile, we just want to remind everybody that Phil Basket is presented to you by Chow Jan. Dishes, Anthony Liu.
Good job by Chow Jan.
And that is just long. And here's Chauca handing off to Lopez. And the easy baskets, that's what... Maraming salamat. You're Josh, a big basketball aficionado. And a buddy of our friend, Felix Afreku. A buddy of one of our players. Uiwei Young. Uiwei Young still gets us started. Here's the big man himself, Mei Ting. He heard you say something up. As John Gabriel, he just hasn't found any level of comfort from beyond the arc. He has just one three-pointer and Tem sides through the defense.
Well, ito si Ong Wei Yong, and Ong Wei Yong doing it on both ends, getting that steal.
Another turnover. And Ong Wei Yong goes coast to coast. Quick loses a handle. Here's J. Mark Malyari. 16-footer is good, and they need more of that. It's 52
for Muntinlupa in their last game with 17 points.
Tem for three. 2022 Phil Basket Summer Championship. And it's another theft here. Malyari has his pocket picked.
Just wanted to adjust and focus on the game, and they really put a premium on what the coaches have to say and how they will be guided. On the other hand, Mei said he admittedly did not play his best during his last game.
Here's Chauca. Melencio. Skip pass into Ron Dennison, and they need more of that.
Easy goal.
And that's a strong move there, the give and go. The conversion by Lee Jin-hung. Melencio, short stab. And I'm not sure who touched that ball last, but it does.
That put back to Ford Ruaya, who was nearest to that play.
Three-pointer is in and it's down from Wee Young Gun. May magic bullet din tong coach natin si Guganes, waran ba tumalay?
Actually, hawa-hawa na to, Bob. But Val Chauca, the quick answer on the other end.
They've got a mountain to climb, a 21-point mountain. Melencio. And there's the basket. Parang nadudulas yung paa niya. Chauca for three! Yes!
Wow!
And we said they needed to get the deficit.
Itong si Aseel, ito nagtuloy-tuloy na.
But heads up from Kyle Naples, you gotta give him credit for recognizing that it was a live ball. Chauca! The lead is down to 12.
Half, but in the third quarter, especially in the latter stages, Val Chauca, right on cue, now has 16 points. Really ignite.
Mangajas runs into his own man. There's the hot hand, Val Chauca! Val Chauca! Report now from Megan Cabrera.
Thanks so much, Bob and Ken. So I was able to speak with Coach Jack a while ago. Coming into the fourth quarter, they ended the third quarter doing a...
I was like, Detroit Pistons, really? Chauca for three.
Wow! To this resort. So these are crucial free throws para dito kay Aseel, but Val Chauca, 22 big points. That big three-pointer cutting the lead to just a solitary points.
Can't quite join the party. Melencio with the rebound. Mangajas. The baseline is sealed. It's Ian Melencio. And we've got a tie ball game. The 24-point lead that Aseel had is now officially gone. And May takes hard to the basket. Gets the 2 points and the trip to the free throw line. Anthony Liu, a bad decision there. He had to release that and start over. Ian Melencio has given EOG Sports. We would like to thank Contigo Scoreboard Multi-Sports Solutions. Mangajas, the right-hander off the glass, and that's more like it. They pulled it within one.
The uncontested layup.
Boy, Wei Young, he can't stay stationary for more than 5 seconds, right? Almost got there. Yeehaw! With the big basket, and it's a three-pointer.
Using May to defend itong si Val Chauca so far, stymieing the attack of the former Adamson Falcons.
Juan leaning on Lopez, gets the big basket.
Rip.
They lose the handle, but they've got lots of time. May! The follow-up is good, and they'll go to the line. They will run this clock down. Yeehaw. Shi Fuang, uncontested three-pointer is down, and Kuala Lumpur, Aseel are going to take this game. They will level their record at 3-3. And Muntinlupa Angeles Resorts EOG Sports Cooley will no longer be an unbeaten team here in Phil Basket. If I'm not mistaken, Tanduay is the only undefeated team now.
That's right. Bob Tanduay lording it over in the team standings. Meanwhile, Kuala Lumpur Aseel, after a tough defeat against the Nueva Ecija Rice Capitals, bouncing back strong, dealt with a little bit of adversity, actually a huge amount of adversity late here in the
KL Aseel players, I don't know about that. 7-9. This is the scene here at the Muntinlupa Sports Center by the banks of the Laguna de Bay, where we have the second game of our Sunday quadruple header. It's the Danao City MJAS Zenith kontra sa Kuala Lumpur Aseel, ang ating international guest team dito sa PhilBasket 2022 Summer Championship. Ako po si Bob Guerrero. Kasama ko ngayon si Nico Aaron Quintong to bring you this spicy international showdown here in PhilBasket. I know you're excited, Nico.
Oh, definitely, Bob. I mean, what better way to spend your Sunday with some PhilBasket action? A very interesting matchup we have today. Kuala Lumpur taking on Danao City. So both teams coming in with a lot of motivation. So that's something to look forward to tonight.
Gusto ko lang ipakilala the third member of our broadcast panel, Sam Coloso, who will be bringing us some updates during the game. And she's been doing a fantastic job. And I'm sure she's going to have some great insights for us. Tingnan muna natin ang koponan ng Danao MJAS Zenith. They are a team that has had its ups and downs this season, but they have shown a lot of promise as well, Nico.
Oh, definitely. It's a team that likes to play physical, Bob. Their last game against Muntinlupa, not getting the win, but they did have a big 43 rebounds. And then they had 36 bench points. So this team could score in bunches, and all players in this team could be key contributions for them moving forward.
This is how they look like in warm-ups. Andre Armenion is back. He had a problem with a knee-to-knee collision. He says his knee is 80%. He will be in action. Reggie Boy Basibas has been one of their high points, the former USD Growling Tiger.
And this guy's game, Reggie Boy Basibas, he could play all around, Bob. He's a big man who could shoot, a big man who could take down the ball. And we saw that the last game. He had 16 points to go along with 6 rebounds, averaging 9.8 points per game. So he will be one of the X factors para dito sa Danao City. It's because his ability to bring the ball down and shoot from outside really stretches their offense.
And stretching the defense for this team is none other than Patrick Cabahug, seasoned international player who has had a sterling season thus far for his team.
Yes, he is one of the key players para dito sa Danao City. Cabahug has been one of their core guys who Danao likes to run their offense through. He had 9.2 points per game as a season average. Last game, he had 10 points. Another big man who's been a key factor for them and their physicality all throughout this season.
And they're going up against a Kuala Lumpur team that's struggled a bit. They lost their last game the other day in double overtime. But Kuala Lumpur Aseel have really shown the rest of this league that they're not here just to fill up the numbers. They've got lots of game.
Yes, that last game, a thrilling double overtime against the All-Star Bacolod Ballers. They had 58 rebounds, shooting above 50% from the free throw line and 35% from the field. So this team, Bob, they like to play smart. They like to play calculated, and they like to really take their time with their sets.
And they have weapons as well with Mei Ting, with Quep, and really becoming a real factor in this team, in this league. Xian Fu coming off the bench, contributing.
Yes, he's been big off the bench. This guy's young. He's only 22 years old, able to score 7 points against the All-Star Bacolod Ballers. So you have that youthful mix para dito sa Kuala Lumpur Aseel. He will be another factor for them moving forward in this tournament.
And then the star man for Aseel. They say many Mei Mei Ting, that's his nickname, Mei, and he can really light up the scoring charts for Kuala Lumpur Aseel. And Nico, he's already done a lot of damage this season.
Man, this guy, he's a walking highlight, Bob. 19 points last game in that double overtime thriller against the All-Star Bacolod Ballers. 7 of 24 shooting, but 7 rebounds as well. So not only could he score, but he could also get that offensive rebound off the glass. And he has been one of their cores para dito sa Kuala Lumpur Aseel. And they look to utilize him together with their style of play if they want to come out victorious in this ball game.
And Sam Coloso is going to have a quick word with him.
Thanks, Bob. Speaking of Mei Ting, who is here with me right now. Mei, you were part of the first double overtime of the season. How was that for you? Take us through that.
For last game, double OT, we lost the game because I missed the last shot. So forget about it. We need to focus on this game. We need to win this game to secure into the playoff game. Yeah.
Now, how did you prepare for this game, Maymay?
For me, our game plan is lock down the Carvajal, don't let him score too much, then focus on defense. Then take down this game.
Any fans you want to greet, Maymay?
Yeah. Thanks for the support. Thanks for us. Philippines fans very. I like the Philippines fans. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Maymay, and good luck. Back to you, Bob and Nico.
And you heard it right there. Their plan is to lock down Patrick Cabahug. They didn't make any drones about it. Now let's turn you over to Ryan Villena to get this game started.
Good afternoon, live from the Muntinlupa Sports Center. This is Phil Basket Summer Championship 2022, presented by Pure Gold. This is the second game of our quadruple header featuring Danao City MJAS Zenith and Kuala Lumpur Aseel. Are you ready? Let's meet the starters of Danao City MJAS Zenith. At point guard, standing 5'10" from Philippine Merchant Marine School, number 88, Jess Quilata. At shooting guard, 6'2" from Adamson University, number 19, Patrick Cabahug. At small forward, 6'4" from Diliman College, number 22, Jonel Bauzon. At power forward, 6'4" from the University of San Jose Recoletos, number 10, Kevin Villafranca. At center, standing 6'3" from Colegio de San Juan de Letran, number 40, Felix Apreco. The head coach of Danao City is Aldrin Morante. And now the starters of Kuala Lumpur Aseel. At point guard, number 71, Ong Wei Yong. At shooting guard, number 11, Wong Yi Ho. At small forward, number 27, Tin Chung Han. At power forward, number 55, Kwek Tian Yuan. And at center, number 3, Anthony Liu. The head coach of Kuala Lumpur is Guga Batumalay.
There your starting lineup. Aldrin Morante going with Villafranca, Bauzon, Apreco, Quilatan, and Patrick Cabahug. Meanwhile, Kwek, the big man, and Ting Chun Hong, Ting Maymay Ting are the wings. The center is Anthony Liu, Ong Wei Yong, the cerebral point guard, and Wong Yi Hu will play the off-guard position. You're watching Phil Basket 2022 Summer Championship. Kuala Lumpur Aseel in black against Danao City MJAS Zenith. And we're underway. Patrick Cabahug ang may tanga ng bola. Ito naman si Felix Apreco. And we have our first foul on Anthony Liu. Intriguing matchup, this one, Nico.
Oh, definitely. I mean, Kuala Lumpur looking to stay in playoff contention. They know they need to keep on winning in this tournament if they want to make the top 8 to get in the playoffs. While ito namang Danao City, they also want to be able to bounce back. They had 1 win this tournament, not a very rocky start for them rather throughout this contest. So a win here against Kuala Lumpur Aseel would be big for them.
Uncharacteristic turnover. Ong Wei Yong is had not yet crossed the timeline when he received that pass, and Coach Guganeswaran Batumalay from Malaysia probably not appreciative of that silly turnover. Jesse Quilatan, that's off his foot. 2.4 seconds here for Danao City to shoot. I wonder if they know it. Kabahog, yes, he did know it. And they picked up an offensive rebound as well. Felix Apreco on the other side. And he knocks it down, and that opens our scoring. Danao City up 2-0.
Yep, that's what Apreco's so used to, Bob. Being able to get the hustle points, and then he could convert. So that's his style of play. He's not the type of a natural big man, but what he likes to do is get offensive rebounds, being able to put back those offensive shots and make the defense pay.
Here is the play from Apreco. Could have been called maybe with a bit of a reach around there, Award, but no. Probably would have been a ticky-tack foul. This is Mei Ting, and that's what we've been seeing all season long. Tremendous offensive skills from Mei Ting.
Mei Ting, just an excellent fadeaway jumper there. He timed that perfectly.
Ong Wei Yong. He's got those fluorescent shoes today. He wasn't wearing that the other day because I would have remembered them.
Oh yeah, they really stand out now, but this stands out too, Bob. The jab fake, post up by Mei, took a fader, a little bit of Kobe-like jump shot, and banking that in.
Jess Kilatan. Jonel Bauzon to Apreco offloads to Kevin Ray Villafranca. Another player from San Jose Recoletos is one of the 3 Cebuanos on this team. Yiho. There's Kwek. He's got that range, just not now. Carry on, Nico.
Kuala Lumpur now really doing a lot of pin down action for their bigs, really looking to get that 3-point shot.
And Kevin Villafranca makes it 2 baskets in a row. 6-2 ang kalamangan ng Danao ngayon. Kwek to Mei. And Yiho off the baseline, 6-4. This KL team, they may have some issues. They're not quite as skilled in some spots, but one thing they don't lack for is height. This is a tall team.
Oh, definitely, Bob. And that's one thing they have been able to take advantage of all throughout this tournament. But what fascinates me is they have the height, but they could also shoot the 3-pointer.
They have FIBA bigs in this team. Kabahog, Villafranca, Kwek on him. Kilatan. Bauzon fakes the 3-pointer. Nasundot. 6 seconds to shoot. Apreco! Off the glass. That's his 2nd basket.
Oh, that is a smooth sidestep for Felix Apreco. He had a mismatch against those 2 guys. He wasn't the tallest one there, but he took his speed to his advantage.
Here is Kwek. And we've got a foul on Villafranca over zealous guarding on Mei Ting. Juan is going to come in. Here's our move of the game from Pure Gold. It's Felix Apreco. Here is Kwek. Offloading to nobody in particular. That's a miscommunication from Aseel, who are known as the Fighting Roosters. We've been told that that's what the Aseel means, and their logo is a nice big Fighting Rooster. We want to thank Contigo Scoreboard Multi-Sport Scoring Solutions for their support. 11 to shoot. Kabahog. Villafranca, 20-footer. Doesn't have his stroke then. Apreco with the offensive board. Kabahog, they double team him, and it works. Kwan picks his pocket, and here's Mei Ting, who's gonna lay that one in and tie our game at 8 apiece.
Kuala Lumpur, Bob, is really putting the pressure on Danao City. They're using their height to their advantage. As I mentioned earlier, defensively, Kuala Lumpur could be a threat because of their length.
And Felix Apreco is having a quarter here. 6 points already for the former UE Red Warrior from Samar. Mei Ting. Baozon shadowing him. Mei trying to lay it in. No good. Baozon with the rebound.
Nice defensive discipline there by Danao City. They knew they had an isolation to guard. That single coverage was very well disciplined.
Jeskilatan. Villafranca. Gonna go ahead and take the long two. They were out of clock anyway, and the ball's ended up with Jeskilatan, who's made the basket, and he'll go to the line as well. He's paid a price for it though. And let's see, naging alanganin ba yung bagsak niya? Can't see it from that album, but Kilatan's back on his, from that view, but Kilatan's back on his feet.
You know, Danao City has always been known to be such a physical team, Bob. They've also had a lot of second chance points. So in that play there, nice second chance hustle bucket.
I will turn you over to Sam Coloso.
Thanks, Bob. Sabi ni Coach Guga ng Kuala Lumpur, Aseel, the reason why they lost that double overtime was because of a small problem. That is, they missed a lot of free throws. For the next 3 games, Coach Guga is hoping for consistency to achieve a winning streak. Para naman sa Danao City MJAS Zenith, their usual problem was not finishing strong. But they're going in today with a positive mindset. Paalala lang ni Coach na hanggang dulo dapat lumaban. Bob, Nico?
Thank you so much, Sam. Both teams with losing records, both wanting to make amends. And Mei Ting loses the handle. New player on the roster today for Aseel, Sharwin Sivaragu, 20 years old from Penang, Malaysia. We might see him later, 6'9" tall, as Villafranca goes straight to the floor with that 3-point attempt.
Yeah, Villafranca there. He's a known big man who could shoot from 3, just unable to hit that time. But you have to like the momentum both of these teams are playing with, Bob. They've been playing at a smart, calculated pace, not rushing their shots and really being deliberate with their offense.
Paalala lang that eMedisure Pharmacy is our prize money sponsor. 1 million pesos to the winning team, the championship team here in the Summer Championship of Phil Basket for 2022. As Kwan misfires on the 3-pointer. And we have a timeout with Danao City leading 13-8. We'll be back with more first quarter action after this.
Not in my house.
Loves it. Oh my God!
Welcome back to the first quarter. There's Jai Reyes with our friends from the Games and Amusement Board. Jai Reyes is, of course, the president, founder, and commissioner of Phil Basket, the hardest working guy around here. Although these guys work pretty hard too. You gotta say that.
Oh yeah, the hustle for both of these teams has been off the charts. They've both been known to really go for those second chance buckets, and we're seeing that early on.
That 3-pointer from Kilatan is no good. Baozon with another rebound. Kilatan loses the handle, and it's going to be an easy bucket for Ong Wei Yong to pull them to within 3.
And Kuala Lumpur's defense, Bob, as I said earlier, has really stood out to me in the start of the first quarter. They're really using their size, their length, and their speed to their advantage, causing a lot of problems for Danao on the offense.
Apreku hounded, and we've got another turnover here. And Yihu stepped on the line, and he will turn the ball right back. As JC Ajay is going to come into the game. This is an instant replay from Smart Simple, smart ako, Ongwei Yo, and his Stabilo shoes with the 2 points.
Those shoes, Bob, they just really stand out, don't you think?
Yeah, because it's got an all-black outfit, and then you've got that fluorescent thing there. Jordan Rios has checked into the game. John Ray Villafranca. And so has Donald Gumaru. Villafranca turn around, way long, and control alt delete from Jordan Rios. Gumaru with the ball. He's got 5 seconds to do something here. Apreco, they gotta heave this. And full credit to him, he was able to hit the rim.
Terrific defensive sequence for Kuala Lumpur on that play, Bob. As I said earlier, the length of this team could really be used to their advantage. When they spread their arms out, they've been creating lots of disruptions for Danao City, unable to get in the paint, and that's why they have the ball right now, forcing that turnover.
Happily, Korean Kitchen is available by delivery and takeout and grab. You don't want to miss that, especially if you love Korean food. Happily, Korean Kitchen is the way to go. 13-10. Lamang ang Danao City, Nico.
And now Kuala Lumpur, Bob, already 4 steals to start this ball game, so they've really stepped it up defensively.
Villafranca, he's played this entire game so far. Jordan Rios doesn't get the bounce. And there's a foul on Villafranca. It's his second. As we're going to see Lee Jia-jun, one of the dynamic guards of KL Aseel, is going to check into the game. Jinghong, this is Lee Jia-jun, hard to the baseline, tries the reverse, it's no good. It's a hard-won rebound there by Ri Vugsang, who is the 3rd Cebuano player here after Villafranca and Cabahog, and Felix Apreco, a scoring machine here in the first quarter. That's 8 for him.
And Apreco being a key factor for Danao to start this quarter. He's getting his rhythm early on, and that's very important for them moving forward.
Jinghong, great move there. Low post move from Jinghong as they creep to within 3.
Kuala Lumpur now going on a 2-3 zone defense, so they're shifting things up defensively.
JCRJ is in the game. He's got the ball right now, and he steps out of bounds.
And there you see, Bob, that's what changing your defense mid-game does. It really catches the offense off guard. So terrific choice there by coach to be able to shift their defense.
Jia-jun, Jinghong, and that assist delivery was brought to you by Happily Korean Kitchen, available by delivery or takeout on grab. And it's a foul on Felix Apreco. Lee Jinhong, just inserted in the lineup the other day. And Wilson is the official game ball of the 2022 Phil Basket Summer Championship. Aldrin Morante doesn't want his team to go to 1-5. But he knows they have a tough assignment today. Donald Gumaru just makes it over the timeline. Ogsang, Ajay, Apreco bounce pass. Inside, it's converted beautifully by Jordan Rios.
Excellent patience there by Danao. They knew they had a 2-3 zone defense against them. They stayed patient, they stayed concise, they stayed deliberate with their offense, and that is why they were able to get that 2-point basket inside. In this replay right here, pass to the wing, down to Apreco. Apreco stayed patient with his pass, waited for the cutting Rios, and Rios just terrific off-ball movement, able to give Danao now a 3-point lead.
Meanwhile, it's a traveling call on Wan Seong Lim. They've got shot clock issues here. Only 3 seconds. JC Ajay will shoot the long two. It'll rattle out. And actually not shot clock issues, game clock issues. That's the end of the first quarter. Danao MJAS Zenith in a tight, low-scoring affair. Lead Kuala Lumpur Aseel 17-14, and Felix Apreco, the man of the match thus far.
He's been able to get his rhythm early on, Bob. Doing it on all ends of the floor, defensively and offensively. But Kuala Lumpur staying in step because of their defense. They've forced Danao to commit some early turnovers in this ball game, really using their length to their advantage. But Danao being very patient on offense, that is why they're up in this ball game.
17-14, second quarter coming up after this.
Not in my house.
Let's go! Come on, come on!
You talk about reaching back and throwing it down.
And the bench loves it. Oh my God!
And on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Win.
Welcome back. Kuala Lumpur Aseel. They've been competitive in every game they've played here except the first one, and it's break time now for Patrick Abahog. Jadjun with the possession. Kwan inside working on Felix Apreco. There's no rest for Felix Apreco. I think he's played this entire game, has he?
And Coach Aldrin Morante recognizing he's had a good rhythm to start off this ball game, so that's why he's keeping him on the floor.
Gumaru to Rios. JC Ajay, bit butterfingered, but he controls again. And he tries his luck from three-point range. Count that one, JC Ajay.
Okay, JC, we see a jumper. He's been able to hit that so far, and big 3 there for Ajay, giving them a 6-point lead right now.
Yongjing, Kwan Yongjing. Reminder that Phil Basket is brought to you by Celium Fiber, manufactured by Leone Agri Corporation. And that is straight to the floor, but the attempt at getting the rebound is botched by Rios. The ball will stay with Aseel. You know, I was talking about Coach Guga from Aseel. Would you believe they're gonna go to Bali for an individual tournament on the 19th of April, and then after that they're gonna come here and finish Phil Basket? Unbelievable.
Wow. That's a lot of traveling if you're Kuala Lumpur, man. But hey, well, why not? I mean, if it's for the better of your team, why not do it?
This is as many players with the core of the Malaysian team that will play in the Southeast Asian Games in Vietnam. And they got to get rid of this ball. They got to get rid of it sooner than later. And that's no good anyway, as Gumaru will handle. They like to pressure the ball carrier, don't they, this Aseel team?
That's what I was saying earlier, Bob. The length has been really taken advantage of here, Kuala Lumpur. They know they have the length defensively. They're really forcing the point guards of Danao City to give up that ball early on so that they could be able to run in transition.
It's a big advantage kapag may binabantayan ka ng tao na ang haba ng mga galamay, no? It just makes life difficult for you trying to get rid of the ball if you're the point guard.
Definitely. If you're the point guard and you beat a defender who has long arms, you still have to worry about him being able to tap that ball somewhere.
May with the miss. Jing Hong strong to the hole, but can't get the finish. 6-point lead for Danao, and Gumaro will let fly. And we've got a possession arrow situation here.
And Danao, Bob, they're a good team, but they've been, these past few possessions, they've been rushing their offense. You know, they're pulling up quick shots. I think they should rotate the ball more, look for the open man. They're rushing their offense here, but luckily they still have the lead.
.14 seconds. Ajay receives and is blocked. Not sure if that was Yi Ho who blocked that, or if it was Lee Jin Hong. 3-pointer on the way for Ong Wei Yong.
That's cash money for Wei Yong from that corner shot there. He was patient. He knew the spot he had to go to, and Kuala Lumpur has done a terrific job moving off the ball.
JC Ajay draws the foul. And this will be the first personal foul for Aseel in the second quarter. Instant replay of this Ong Wei Yong triple brought to you by Smart. Simple, smart ako. Gumaro to Rios. Shot is denied. Ajay. Gumaro inside to Rivugsang. The spin move doesn't work. The follow-up no good either. Felix Apreku. And over the backward.
So Danao just unable to convert on that offensive play, but they have been moving the ball much better now, Bob. Really being patient with their offense, swinging the ball from the weak side to the strong side, looking for that best shot.
We would like to thank Contigo Scoreboard Multi-Sports Scoring Solutions for their support here in Phil Basket, as May Ting doing what he does best, get on the scoreboard. 20-19, isang puntos na lamang ang kalamangan ng Danao City. Ajay gets the screen off Apreku. Felix Apreku, he spots the extra pass to Ugsang, and Ugsang is struggling with his finishing today.
Yes.
Ang dami ng pagkakataon na sinayang.
That would have been a nice pass by Apreku, but luckily they have possession now.
Ajay, corner three, no good. And that's a bit of a duty foul there, I think, by Gumaro. Wala naman sila sa penalty, so smart foul. And Reggie Boy Basibas is in the game.
And Kuala Lumpur now, Bob, they're really going to another dimension of their game. They've always been known to be a smart, calculated team with their sets, but early on in this half, they wanted to run in transition.
No good there from Chang Zifeng. Phil Basket is brought to you by Celium Fiber, manufactured by Leone Agri Corporation. Here's Basibas. Jordan Rios. Corner three. And it's off the hands of Chang Zifeng. 14 seconds for Danao. Ugsang. And that's an offensive foul. What's going on there, Nico? Was that a turnover?
That was, I'm trying to clear it out too. That was an offensive foul. Yes, for Danao City. So Aseel able to get some stops here. They could take the lead. And now you see, they're trying to do some high pick and roll action here.
Chang Zifueng. Three-pointer no good. Basibas with the board. Still a very low-scoring game. 20-19. Reminder that Wilson is the official game ball of the 2022 Phil Basket Summer Championship. Villafranca's gonna come in for Rivugsang.
And credit the pace of this ball game to Danao, Bob. Despite Kuala Lumpur's pressure, they have been able to slow down the pace, move the ball wisely, and be very patient with their offense.
And that's beautiful basketball. Apreku to Villafranca. to Reggie Boy Basibas. Unselfish ball there from Danao.
Just as I said, patient offense. That was a patient play from Danao. Not settling for the outside shot, waiting for their off man to move off the screen, and then they had a wide open spot in the paint.
Yeho. And if I'm not mistaken, Aseel really struggling from beyond the arc today, Nico.
Yes, they haven't been known as a team to be consistent from three, but what I like from Aseel is they are able to get some stops defensively.
Ong Wei Yong, he's been successful from three-point range, and Mei Mei Ting, unfortunately, misfiring there. Gumaru. Villafranca. Gumaru's gonna take the three-pointer. No good.
And Aseel getting a good sequence of stops. They've been playing terrific defense so far, but they do have to land some threes, Bob, if they're gonna shoot from outside now. They want to do some high pick and roll action here with Mei Mei.
Yeho. And that's a three-pointer. They're listening to us. They probably were listening to us chattering about how they couldn't hit the three, and so yan ang sagot nila. We are tied at 22 all. Yeho with the triple. Our prize money sponsor is eMedisure Pharmacy. 1 million pesos to our champion team as Basibas.
Now that was a big three for Kuala Lumpur. Mei Mei with the drive, kicks it out to his teammate, able to knock that three-point basket. So the dangerous thing about this Kuala Lumpur team, Bob, is there have been sparks in their last game where they were, the moment they hit 1-3, it started becoming consistent for Kuala Lumpur, so they could be dangerous from three as long as they hit consistently.
There's Andre Armenian, who missed the game because of a knee contusion, knee-to-knee injury. He says he's at 80%. Aseel have only hit 2 of 11 three-pointers. So they've really struggled. And Ong Wei Yong will miss both free throws. 3 minutes and 16. Here's Basibas. Baseline drive. Runs into some traffic. Possession will remain with Danao City. 9 seconds to shoot. And we've got some shrieking going on in the crowd for a reason that escapes me. Basibas 15-footer, no good. Kwek with the rebound. Here's Mei Mei Ting. Ting, hard to the basket. That's the way you do it.
Whoa!
Mei Mei Ting is not just a finesse player, outside shooter. He can put his body on the line. Let's see what happens here. This pure gold move of the game. And it's a welcome to the Philippines moment here, I think, by Ribuksan. That move of the game presented by Pure Gold.
And in that replay, Bob, for all the varsity players watching this right now, that's one move you could add to your bag. Mei Mei slowed down, he waited patiently for the offense, and then once he got the defender off guard because of that hesitation move, he was able to drive to the basket. So to all the players watching this right now, that's one move you could definitely add to your repertoire of skills. The hesitation move to beat your defender.
Kind of like an off-speed pitch in baseball. And I think it's a vanilla foul on Ugsang, if I'm not mistaken. Mei Mei Ting. Now, it looks like it's an unsportsmanlike because they keep possession.
That looked like that wasn't unsportsmanlike. That's why Kuala Lumpur has possession right now. So big sequence for Kuala Lumpur.
Rios is called for the foul. And with that foul, Danao City are in the penalty. So Yiho is shooting. They've in the lead now, 25-22. Aldrin Morante not upset, kind of upset about something.
And look at Kuala Lumpur now, Bob. Both teams actually, they're really moving the ball well. Danao has 6 assists already in this first half. Kuala Lumpur has 7 assists in this ball game. So both teams have been able to move the ball around, get patient, efficient looks at the basket.
New player for KL, Luis Inpic, the number 9. We have yet to see him this season. First time to see him this season. This is Ugsang to Armenion. Villafranca with the fake. No finish. That would have been such a nice play. Meanwhile, bicycle hands from our referee here. Anthony Liao has handed the ball back, but we're going to have a timeout with KL leading 26-22.
Dear classmates, I congratulate us for having the power. Who would have thought one can major in social media, minor in catology, or major in Mobile Legends, minor in ensaymada baking, or major in TikTok, minor in anime studies. Totoo and chismis, we really can do it all. And since we still have loads to discover, it is time to get giga-powered with Smart Gigapower. Enjoy 20 gigabytes for all sites and apps for only 149 pesos, so we can jump from app to app.
This is the scene here at the Muntinlupa Sports Center. We've got a pretty decent crowd, and it'll be filling up later when the Muntinlupa Angeles Resorts EOG Sports Coolie team. Got basketball fans of all ages. And this is Ugsang Basibas. And possession will remain with Danao City.
And Danao City, see, they haven't been able to go on a scoring run recently, Bob, but the reason why they're only down by 4 is because of the rebounding. 24 rebounds already for Danao City, so excellent job off the boards for Danao City, able to get offensive and defensive rebounds, and that's what has kept them in this ball game.
A silly turnover there. Regiboy Basibas was outside of the court when he received that pass. So that's a mental error, and Yiho trying to make them pay off the glass. He'll go to the line.
Excellent off-ball movement for Yiho on that play. He knew he had the mismatch inside. He took that drop shoulder step, and that is why he got that pass, and he is going to the line for 2 free throws.
Bril Mecca, the former Arellano University chief, is in the game for Danao City. Wong Yihu already 9 points, and this puts him into double digits. And it drops, and just like that, Aseel are up 28-22. Villafranca for 3, no good. May. Yiho. Beautiful clean block from John Ray Villafranca.
Yes, Villafranca, he missed on the other end. He made up for it on that defensive sequence. Here you see Villafranca not giving up on that play, giving Yiho his whole body, able to stay disciplined on defense, and a clean block there for Villafranca.
Did a good job not to get any contact and give up the foul. 28-22, the end of the second quarter, coming your way in a bit. Welcome back. This KL Aseel team has really done a defensive number on Danao City. A total demolition job on the defensive side. 27% from the field is Danao City. Wow. Aseel to Anthony Liu. Lewis in pick. Mei. Step back three from Mei Ting. A whole lot of air. And there's a foul on Aseel.
That would have been nice, Bob. He got him off guard with that quick step back, but just unable to hit for Mei. But you have to appreciate the defense Kuala Lumpur is giving to Danao City. They're really forcing them to slow down their offense and really letting them get difficult shots at the basket, and credit that to their length on defense.
Andre Armenion. Apreco. Villafranca. Basibas. Shadowed by Mei. Turnaround from Basibas is no good. Rebound from Apreco. And it's an offensive foul on John Ray Villafranca. And that sends Aseel to the line again.
And Danao City has to be careful with their defense here. They have to be more disciplined in going for possessions like that. But you have to appreciate the effort of Danao City. Just more discipline defensively is needed.
In pick Lewis. And I have opened up a 7-point lead. Minute and 33 left. And this man to the rescue for Danao City's offense. Patrick Cabajo. Sharwin Sivaragu is in the game. It's all 6'9" of him. The tallest player. There he is in the paint. See if he's got a shot block on him. Brill Mecca. Cabajo for three. No good. In pick. Iho, step back. Offensive foul. Wow, looks like he may have warded off there. And it's his third. That's foul trouble. Check it out here. Iho there with the little shove on Cabajo. Referees don't like it.
He has to be careful. Cannot get in foul trouble early on. It's just the first half.
Basibas. The fake. Reggie Boy Basibas faked out two defenders there. 24-30.
Okay, Reggie, we see you. He had that slight ball fake, getting both of the defenders off guard, able to go to his left with that right shoulder move. And terrific move there by Basibas. Height doesn't matter to him in that possession.
And Kwek has knocked down a three, and it's an 11-point lead. 33-24. One more possession for Kuala Lumpur. 3-second differential between the clocks. And I want to see Sharwin Sivaragu get the ball. Look at this from Reggie Boy Basibas. Boy, two defenders there taking out their credit cards and swiping big time. In pick. Inside to Sivaragu. He's fouled by Basibas. And Sharwin Sivaragu will go to the line. And we've got a technical here on Basibas. And there's a technical as well. So, oh, that's not called for. And that's the technical from Yiho, and now it's Sharwin's turn to go to the line.
This guy Sharwin, Bob, he just stands out like literally. He's the tallest guy on the floor. So it's hard not to recognize that kind of presence in the paint.
And look at this Aseel crowd go crazy. The players go crazy as Sharwin makes his first free throw. He's 20 years old from Penang, has participated in NBA and FIBA youth camps already. He's on the scoreboard, and it's a 10-point lead, 24-34. Andre Armeñon. And he goes past Ivaragu, and that'll be it for our second quarter. Kuala Lumpur Aseel doing a defensive demolition job on Danao City, and they enter the dressing room up 34 points to 26. Second half, halftime analysis here at PhilBasket Summer Championship coming your way after this break.
Not in my house. Let's go! Come on, come on!
Mike, you talk about reaching back and throwing it down.
And the bench loves it. Oh my God!
1 on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Win.
Dear classmates, I congratulate us for having the power. Who would have thought one can major in social media, minor in catology, or major in Mobile Legends, minor in ensaymada baking, or major in TikTok, minor in anime studies. Totoo and chismis, we really can do it all. And since we still have loads to discover, it is time to get giga-powered with Smart Giga-Power. Enjoy 20 gigabytes for all sites and apps for only 149 pesos, so we can jump from app to app, passion to passion, chica to chica.
Para more ang saya.
Get giga-powered na day!
My apologies. Download the GigaLife app and choose Giga-Power. Simple, smart code. Dear classmates, I congratulate us for having the power. Who would have thought one can major in social media, minor in catology, or major in Mobile Legends, minor in ensaymada baking, or major in TikTok, minor in anime studies. Totoo and chismis, we really can do it all. And since we still have loads to discover, it is time to get giga-powered with Smart Giga-Power. Enjoy 20 gigabytes for all sites and apps for only 149 pesos, so we can jump from app to app, passion to passion, chica to chica.
Para more ang saya.
Get giga-powered na day!
My apologies. Download the GigaLife app and choose Giga Power. Simple, smarter code.
Not in my house. Let's go! Come on, come on!
Right, you talk about reaching back and throwing it down.
And the bench loves it. Oh my God!
And on three. 1, 2, 3.
Win.
Not in my house. Let's go! Come on, come on!
Right, you talk about reaching back and throwing it down.
And the bench loves it. Oh my God!
And on three. 1, 2, 3.
Win.
Not in my house. Let's go! Come on, come on!
Right, you talk about reaching back and throwing it down.
And the bench loves it. Oh my God!
And on three. 1, 2, 3.
Win.
Not in my house. Let's go! Come on, come on!
Right, you talk about reaching back and throwing it down.
And the bench loves it. Oh my God!
And on three. 1, 2, 3.
Win.
Not in my house. Let's go! Come on, come on!
Right, you talk about reaching back and throwing it down.
And the bench loves it. Oh my God!
And on three. 1, 2, 3.
Win.
at halftime here at the PhilBasket 2022 Summer Championship. Second game of our quadruple header. Danao City MJAS Zenith down by 8 points, 34-26 against Kuala Lumpur Aseel. And Aseel really putting their hurt on the Filipino team defensively, Nico.
Yes, they've been getting stops when it mattered. They've been able to use their size and their length to their advantage defensively, and that is why good defense leads to good offense, just like that play right there.
Reggie Boy Basibas with the trickery on that turnaround jumper, but not good reading here when it comes to field goals, Nico, if you're a Danao City fan.
Both teams, yes, Danao City and Kuala Lumpur could improve their field goal percentage. Luckily, they have the entire second half to do so. But both teams have been doing an excellent job on their rebounding numbers. 27 for Danao, 22 for Kuala Lumpur. And we can also see the physicality of this game. 18 inside points for Danao, while 14 inside points for Kuala Lumpur. So it's a predicament and credit to their assist numbers as well. 6 for Danao City, 9 for the Aseel. So both teams playing very similar paces right now, moving the ball around smart and getting quality looks at the basket.
Of course, when you miss a lot of field goals, you do get a lot of rebounds as well. A lot of rebounds to be had. Yeho leading all scorers with 10, but a revelation here, Felix Apreco.
Yeah, Felix Apreco, he's been able to get a good start early on. Those first 2 baskets he had for Danao to open up the first quarter have really been key to their momentum in this ball game. When you have a guy like Felix Apreco, not a known scorer, but known for his hustle, able to score 8 points already in the first half, it does a lot for your rhythm to start the ball game. And that is why Danao City has been able to keep in step with Kuala Lumpur.
There's Yeho. He's leading his team in scoring, but I think he has 3 fouls already. So he is in foul trouble, and he's a bit of a defensive liability. There is Jonel Bauzon. You know, if you're Danao, you really got to bring out your tall guys against this team, don't you?
Oh yes, if you could match their team size-wise, it will do a lot for you as well. But at the same time, when you bring out tall guys, you also have to make sure that they're also efficient on offense.
Ong Leong, quick. Huan Yung Jing taking it down, and it's a long 2, so a 10-point lead.
And now Kuala Lumpur going to their 1-2-2 half-court defense. So this is causing problems for Danao City. But so far, they've been able to respond to whatever defense Kuala Lumpur has thrown at them.
Bauzon. Gomaro, turnover again. Aseel has a bit of a lead here. But remember, this is the Aseel team that almost blew a 23-point lead against Muntinlupa.
Yes, so if you're Kuala Lumpur, you do have a 10-point lead, but that is in danger if you're going up against a team like Danao City. They've been known to come back from double-digit leads like this, and Danao City has been able to counter some of these defensive sequences Kuala Lumpur is giving them.
I think any team that has Patrick Cabahog in it is dangerous, even spotted a 10-point lead.
There you
deficit.
Go. That inside pass to Mecca, being able to position himself wisely inside the paint, and that's why he was able to get that 2-point basket.
Gomaro called a foul away from the ball. There's the finish from Brill Mecca. Huan Yongjing. Mei Mei Ting from 3-point land, no good. Yeho. Ong Wei Yong, he's got a big bandage on his right side of his mouth, by the way, does this Ong Wei Yong fellow. Ting, hard to the basket, goes for the reverse. Highlight reel stuff from Mei Mei Ting.
Okay, Mei Mei Ting, we see you. That was a tough move for Mei Mei Ting. He could have actually went for the left-hand layup, but he decided to get a fancy finish with that right-hand basket.
Bauzon with the 12-footer. Preko and Mei Ting are Yihu challenging for the rebound. Here's their move of the game presented to you by Pure Gold. It's Mei Ting. World-class athleticism and skill. Bauzon. Gumaru. Gonna kick it out to Brill Mecca. No good. Basibas tries to get the rebound, but can't control the ball. Brai Mecca. Ong Wei-yong. And we've got stuff going on away from the ball here. Mei and Preko getting tangled up. Ting Chung Hong is Mei Ting. They're one and the same person. Mei is the nickname. And here's the three-pointer for Mei. And Mei loves it that he shot that. Yan yung sagot niya kay Felix Preko. Phil Basket is brought to you by Celium Fiber, manufactured by Leone Agri Corporation.
Good shot there by Mei, and credit that to the off-ball screen they set for him. He came off a pin down, and that is why he got that three-point basket. It was a nice baseline pin down for Kuala Lumpur, creating that three-point conversion for Mei.
Kwan showing his strength there as he gets the rebound. This is Kwek, all 6'8" of him, on Bauzon. Mei Ting, a corner three from the other side. Back-to-back triples for Tin Chung Hong, and Kuala Lumpur have opened up a 16-point lead on Danao City. Wow.
And there we go again. The down screen for Mei, off screen, wide open three. So Danao has to be able to adjust for the pin downs they're giving Mei.
16-point lead. We'll be right back.
Not in my house. Let's go! Come on, come on!
You talk about reaching.
Patrick Cabao, a lot of weight on his shoulders. And we'll send you now over to our courtside reporter, Sam Coloso.
Thanks, Bob. There's a little bit of friendly competition going on between the two teams. Si Patrick Cabahog used to play with Mei Ting, Kian Yuan Kwek, and Coach Guga himself for the Westport Malaysia Dragons. Si Coach Guga is using this to his advantage. You know, even our very own Phil Basket Commissioner Jai Reyes played against them in the ABL for Vietnam Saigon Heat. Bob, Nico?
Thank you very much. So it's a lot of deep roots here between these. And there's the shot of all of the former Westport KL Dragon players. That's one to chair. There's some serious game in that picture.
Oh, yes. And you know, that's a lot of familiarity between all these players. So it also adds up to the competition and level of play. They're very familiar with each other's style of play here. So it would be interesting to see how that plays out in this ball game.
Ong Wei-yong. This is Kwek. He had 5 3-pointers the other week. Yeho, no good. Preko with the rebound. Danao have to be patient, but they need to make things happen here. And there is the conversion from Mecca.
Beautiful pass there by Gumaru to Mecca, attracting the defense when he drove to the basket. And that's a luxury of having a Gumaru on your team. His ability to move quickly with the ball and attract the defense forcing them to drop down on him. That's why Mecca had a wide open layup.
And they have forced the turnover here, the 8-second violation. Aseel not able to make it over the timeline. And Danao City needs a spark now. They're down by 14. Donald Gumaru off the pick. Xiao Jian. Some of the players here that haven't been getting much, haven't been getting on the lineup. Aseel have a huge pool of players. You can only put 15. Some of them getting some burn today. Gumaru. This is Brian Mecca. Wild miss. Ogsang is hacked. You should think that he will be going to the line. And Anthony Liu is in the game for Kwan. And there is a miss and no call on Reeve Ogsang. And this is Mei Kwek. Anthony Liu. Oh, and that's a bit too easy there. That's the basket from Wai King Chua, and it appears that Donald Gumaru is shaken up. 46-30.
That's excellent ball movement there for Kuala Lumpur. You saw they were running in transition initially, and then when they realized they had the numbers, they rotated that ball perfectly, and that's why they had that wide open layup in this replay here. Pass to the corner, back to the wing. Now they thought Kwek was gonna take that shot, and that is where Gumaru just felt like he got hit, and now he's limping for a bit, but Kuala Lumpur able to take advantage of that with that play.
I'm not sure whether Gumaru got hit or pumitik yung hamstring. That looks like a hamstring when you grab that part of your leg. So very unfortunate there for Donald Gumaru. And another turnover. And the conversion is complete from Waikin Chua. And this game is slowly turning into a blowout. 48-30, the lead for Kuala Lumpur Aseel. Instant replay of this game is brought to you by Smart. Simple. Smart ako.
Now the momentum, Bob, is going to Kuala Lumpur, and credit that to their ability to make some defensive stops, able to convert in transition like that last play. Now if you're Danao City, you have to take the physicality to Aseel. You're down by 19, that it's just the third period. So you have a lot more time to be able to convert, but they have to up their physicality against this Kuala Lumpur squad.
Danao knows that Aseel can blow a 23-point lead, but they need somebody like Val Chowkar on their side. Keilatan inside to the big fellow as Mecca shoots for 3, and it's no good. Kudal in the game. And Kudal, bit of a hip check there on Mei. Mei sacrificed his body today.
Definitely. He's been a player who's not afraid to get physical inside, but he also has, and that's why he's such a prolific scorer, Bob. He's been unafraid of the physicality, like in this play right here, getting involved on the defensive end. They're now trying to get physical, but just taking it to Mei a little bit extra.
Wayward arm there from Kudal as Mei's taking it on the kisser. Mabuti naman itong KL Aseel, hindi sila pikon, no? Pag nagkakapisikalan, nagkakagirian ng ganito.
Yeah, that must have been one thing that was taught to their team, Bob, is not to get hot-tempered, because that's something as a player you do not want to have when you're on the court. It could cost you a lot of fouls, like technical fouls.
Either that or they saw the Gilas Australia game from 4 years ago.
Maybe. I mean, you don't want to waste the 19-point lead over a scenario of the past.
Preko, hard off the front rim. It's interesting that Tem is not playing here for KLSC. We'd like to thank Antigua Scoreboard Multisport Scoring Solutions for their support. Tem Zenjia, we haven't seen him play yet. He is not on the lineup. So pinapahinga din siya ng KL Aseel. So KL's doing this with arguably their best guard not around. And Anthony Liu, the banks are open on Sunday here in the Muntinlupa Sports Center. It's a 21-point lead.
Man, Kuala Lumpur has been able to hit on all angles. Nice perimeter jumper there on that last play, and credit that to the assist, Bob. Kuala Lumpur now has 14 assists in this ball game. But here you go, the weave action, not able to get it to the point guard. He took matters into his own hands with that bank shot, and probably Kuala Lumpur, the only team that opens the banks on Sundays with that shot.
The ATM machine is available. Felix Apreco has not scored since the first quarter.
Yeah, Kuala Lumpur, they knew Apreco had rhythm to start the first quarter, and that's why they were able to double down on him here in the second half. If you notice, there were some subtle double coverages being given to Apreco, which forced him to pass the ball.
Apreco will miss both an air shot on the first one. Quick. And that's too long.
Now, Danao down by 21 in the third period. You will need series of stops. Combinations of stops and runs to be able to come back in this ball game.
Happily Korean Kitchen is available by delivery and takeout on Grab. And Kabahog, it's an active shooting foul, so he'll go to the line. Three minutes to go in the third quarter, and Danao City are at 30 points. That's an incredible statistic right there, Miko.
And that is because of the defense of this Aseel team. They have forced Danao only 31 points in this half. Danao shooting 27% from the field. So Kuala Lumpur has been able to get stops.
Wilson is the official game ball of the 2022 Phil Basket Summer Competition. So active shooting, 3-point shot there on Cabajo. So 3 free throws and he gets 2 of them. This is Inpic Lewis. And Armenion steals it from him. Cabajo with the 3-pointer. And he's gonna be the spark plug for Danao City.
Okay, that was a much needed 3 for Danao City. They could use the momentum from that shot moving forward.
Here is Inpic Lewis. Shi Fueng tries his luck from beyond the arc. Bagong 14 para sa KL Aseel. Lewis knocking down the 20-footer. And basket trading here is not going to do it for Danao City.
That's
trading
right.
baskets, rather.
Yeah, they had a good offensive play, but they need to get stops, Bob. As I said earlier, you cannot go back and forth with Kuala Lumpur.
Mecca cuts the lead to 16. The 3-pointer is no good. Inpic Lewis. Just 4 seconds to shoot. They turn it over. Mecca needs some help here. He finds it in Patrick Cabahog. They deny the 3-pointer. Kudal, Armenion. Apreco all the way out to Patrick Cabahog. Armenion is fouled with 5 seconds on the shot clock.
See, these are the subtle things Kuala Lumpur is doing, Bob. They were on a 2-3 zone defense, but you see the guards putting a lot of pressure on the point guards natong Danao City. It's a 2-3 zone defense where you expect your opponents to shoot 3, but Kuala Lumpur has done a terrific job with those subtle pressures on the guards.
Well, you got to hand it to the conditioning crew of KL Aseel, because that sounds like a pretty tiring way to play basketball.
It is. I mean, a 2-3 zone defense, it's really meant for you guys to shoot outside, but when you have those subtle pressures, it's going to cause problems for the offense.
In pick Lewis. Minute and 15. Ong Wei-yong ang titimon para sa Aseel. And that was meant for Anthony Liu. It's turned over and given right back.
Okay, now I see how bright these shoes stand out, Bob. I mean, look at them. Neon red.
Medyo matingkad. There is lucky shoes to date. Ong Wei-yong kicking outside. There's the three-pointer. No good. From Wan Seong Lim. Mecca misses as well. Apreku. Armenian to Apreku through a forest of Aseel arms, gets the double digits.
Nice. Okay, so 13-point lead for Kuala Lumpur. Luckily for Danao, they have the entire fourth quarter to come back in this ball game, but they cannot allow Kuala Lumpur to keep on scoring offensively.
Medyo kaya kahit papano ang 13 points. Ji Fueng trying to make it 16 points, and that's exactly what he's done. Medyo masakit yung 3-point na yan. Sa point of view ng Danao City, they have 10 minutes to turn this one around. And it's been a magnificent third quarter for KL Aseel, who lead 56-40. Mei Ting showing us his wares, as it's just been real tough going here for this Filipino club, Danao City. The fourth quarter coming up after these reminders.
Not in my house. Let's go! Come on, come on!
Right, you talk about reaching back and throwing it down.
And the Prince loves it. Oh my God!
And on three. 1, 2, 3.
Win.
Kuala Lumpur Aseel, they hang on for the victory. They go to 4-5 and improve their quarterfinals chances. Brian Mecca and the rest of MJAS Zenith want to foil that, but they've got a mountain to climb. 16 points. Andre Armenian open three. Apreku with the rebound. The follow-up is no good. And Anthony Liu with the rebound.
And the quarter scoring now, Bob. Big third quarter for Kuala Lumpur. 22 points in that third quarter. And the second quarter is what brought Danao down in this game. They only scored 9 points in that second period. So terrific defense from Kuala Lumpur in the second quarter and good offense from the Aseel in the third quarter.
Anthony Liu. And we have a foul called on Villafranca, and he's 4 fouls and has become a serious defensive liability now.
Yes, Villafranca has to be more disciplined defensively. You do not want your opponents to go up in the penalty line early in this fourth period. So more defensive discipline is needed para dito sa Danao City. But you also have to give credit to the fast break points of Kuala Lumpur. 12 fast break points and then 20 points in the paint, prompting them with their biggest lead of the game a while ago at 21. So it's been an all-around effort for Kuala Lumpur.
Cabahug has to take this three, and he's made it. The lead is down to 14. That's what Cabahug does. It's what he's done his entire career. He was supposed to have a contract in Japan, to play in Japan. He said the contract came an hour late, kaya hindi siya pinayagan. That's why he's playing here for Danao. And is this a 3 free throw foul from Felix Apreco? I think so.
We will find out from the refs in a bit. He is about to show how many free throws he's about to take.
And Reebok Sang has to come in for the foul-troubled John Ray Villafranca.
So there, Bob, 3 free throws for Kuala Lumpur right now. A big momentum buster for them. And they could go as much as 17 in this ball game. But guys like Patrick Cabahug, he has 8 points today with 15 minutes of action. If he gets his rhythm in this fourth period with 8 minutes remaining, it may give them a chance to break down the 16-point lead.
But they pile on the free throws there. All 3 of them go down. 17-point lead. Our prize money sponsor is brought to you by eMedisure Pharmacy. 1 million to the champion team. Mecca misses. Ogsang can't coax it in. It's been a rough night offensively for Reebok Sang.
Danao is getting excellent looks, Bob. They've rotated the ball well, but the only thing is they've been unable to hit their baskets.
Finishing is not there. There's a turnover on Aseel. Armenion. And they give it right back. In pick Lewis. Bit too fancy there for Wan Chong Lim.
So Danao, Bob, as I indicated earlier, they've been patient offensively, moving the ball around. They've been getting good looks, high quality shots at the rim, but they just have to be able to make those looks they're getting, because now they're 18 of 60 from the field. So that's something they have to improve on moving forward.
Wow. That is not great. And Mecca will shoot. Mecca will miss. Foul away from the ball. And we'll turn you over to Sam Coloso. Sam, what do you got for us?
Thanks, Bob. Sabi ni Coach Guga, yesterday they watched the UAAP game in MOA Arena with the team. Nagandahan daw sila sa MOA Arena and it felt like they were watching the NBA. So they came in really inspired in today's game. Bob, Nico?
That would be the UP FEU game, which I think UP won, right? And there's 6-1.
UP did win that, but let's see. They might have caught the Ateneo UST game too, because it's very, their style right now is very reminiscent to that disciplined offense Ateneo has. So it might have been the UP FEU game. We'll have to confirm later. But either way, watching the Filipino brand of basketball really brings a lot of new dimensions for your team. And that's actually one of the main reasons why Kuala Lumpur wanted to join this PhilBasket tournament, is to be able to hone their physicality. Get used to the Filipino style of basketball in preparation for the upcoming Southeast Asian Games, which they will also be joining with some of their key players. So it's such a good moment to see how international basketball could cross borders.
And now the Philippines can be a center of excellence for developing basketball nations. Anthony Liu. And there is a three-pointer that will miss from Jajun Lee.
You know, one thing Danao City, Bob, could capitalize in this fourth period, they're down 14. They could actually get more points in the paint, because that's their high note in this game. They have 24 points in the paint for Danao City, so they've been able to be physical with Kuala Lumpur.
Reebok Sang is shaken up. Reebok Sang has injured his wrist here. And this is not good, because Villafranca is in foul trouble, and Ogsang, I think he needs some medical attention. think Kuala will probably have to come in. And that wrist is already taped up. And I'm not sure why it's taking so long for the staff. Well, I guess they have to be called over by the referees. Time getting to be a problem, under 7 seconds. So let's see what happens right there. It's very inadvertent of Yong Gan Wee, and he's gonna walk back to the sideline. So looks like a re-injury on that left wrist.
Ugsang just inadvertently hitting one of the players there. So luckily it's just on the wrist. He'll just have to stretch that out later, and let's hope he's able to return in this ball game.
Kuala in the game. Armenion, Villafranca, and that smart basketball there. Mecca converts.
There you go. As I mentioned earlier, Bob, points in the paint is something they could use in this fourth quarter, and they did exactly that. Beautiful play by Danao.
Wilson is the official game ball of the 2022 PhilBasket Summer Championship. Jajun, it's just a 12-point lead now. A triple here gets it to single digits. Armenion loses the handle. But boy, have we seen a lot of turnovers today.
That's costly for Danao. You do not want to turn over the ball after such a good possession.
And this assist delivery is from Happily Korean Kitchen. It's available via delivery and takeout on the Grab app.
And now Danao is doing a 1-2-2 press, Bob. They're really forcing Aseel to give up the ball early.
Jajun. And there's a big three-pointer from Yong Gan Wee.
Now that is a momentum buster right there if you're Kuala Lumpur Aseel.
15-point lead, 63-48. Andre Armenion. And we have a foul. Waiting for the signal. Shang Zifuang. Just the second team foul for Aseel, but Danao City kanina pa naka-penalty. That's painful there for Aldrin Morante's side. Armenion, 12 to shoot. Foul away from the ball. Jajun is called for the foul.
Now we're seeing more off-ball movement for Danao City, Bob. They're really wanting to get their shooters open, and Kabahog in that last attempt there. So a lot of better offensive fluidity for Danao. They're looking better overall. Their body language is much better. And they're down 15 with 5 minutes remaining. They could still catch up, but they should not waste any possession.
And they need a bunch of stops, and they need three-pointers. Armenion trying to do the skip pass to Mecca. It's off the laces of Mecca. Or no, it's off. It's last touch, Aseel. 3.8 seconds to shoot. Kabahog doesn't waste time, and he swirls that one in. And these are big baskets for Patrick Kabahog, who's got 13 to lead his team.
Okay, Danao slowly but surely fighting back into this ball game.
Jajun, three-pointer, no good. Did Kuala foul him?
Kuala did foul him, and this is what I mentioned earlier, Bob. You want to have a lot of defensive discipline, because there are many times in a game where you don't really need to foul. So just contest the shot well, avoid unnecessary fouls like that.
And we have a report coming up from Sam Coloso.
Thanks, Bob. Nakita nga natin na tamaan yung thumb ni Reeve Ugsang. Sabi niya, it's a thumb sprain and a recurring injury. The pain for him was 10/10, and hindi na nga siya daw makakabalik, sabi ni Reeve. Back to you, Bob and Nico.
Thank you, Sam. You got a feel for Reeve Ugsang, and that thumb issue surely was a factor in his poor offensive production and his inability to finish. So 10/10 pain, it looked like it, and mukhang kailangan niya magpahinga. Cabahug, such a reliable scorer, Patrick Cabahug is. Lead is now back to 13 again.
Nice,
Jajun.
nice up fake jumper by Cabahug there.
Oh, wow. Wei Yonggan. That's another triple. Cabahug. Mecca doesn't have the finish. And Aseel will wisely bleed this clock.
And every time Danao City, Bob, had sparks of momentum, Aseel just did a terrific job icing that immediately with big baskets.
But there's a big turnover there. Timeout, Danao City. They're down by 14 with a little over 4 minutes to go. Could this be their last stand? We'll find out on the other side of this break.
Not in my house. Let's go! Come on, come on!
You talk about reaching back and throwing it down.
And the bench loves it. Oh my God!
And on three. 1, 2, 3.
Win.
Got a pretty good crowd here at the Muntinlupa Sports Center. That's gonna swell later tonight when the home team, the Muntinlupa Angeles Resorts EOG Sports Cooley, will take the court. Armenion. Oh, that's a superb bit of work there off the ball movement from Brian Mecca, and the lead is 12.
Smart move there for Mecca to move without the ball, and Armenion recognizing the off-ball movement, and that's why they were able to convert that two-point basket.
Sorry, the lead is 14, and it's an easy basket there.
And like I said, every time Danao City got sparks of momentum, Kuala Lumpur has been able to come up with an answer.
And the two former Westport Scale Dragons collide. 16-point lead. Ong Wei Young and Yihu, who's been saddled with foul trouble, is coming back into the game. Armenion. Danao City is running out of time. Cabahug. Both teams in penalty. He will go to the line. Patrick Cabahug. He really needed a career night to help turn this big deficit around. The second one is down. (70-56). Mei Mei Ting. Ong Wei Yong. Yihu. Yihu blocked clean by Felix Apreco. And Villafranca with the bit of thievery. Cabahug shoots for three, gets it, and he'll go to the line as well. Hold the phone. This game isn't over yet. The lead is down to 11. It could be down to 10. This instant replay brought to you by Smart. Simple, smart ako. That's a proud basketball player right there in Patrick Cabahog. This to make it a 10-point lead. Knocks it down. Nico Aaron Quintong. Could we be in for a bit of a comeback here?
I mean, hey, 3 minutes to go in the fourth period. These are crucial moments for Danao City. They just need a stop and they could bring this down to single digits.
6 to shoot. May Ting for 3. No good. Ong Wei Yong is going to recycle possession. Iho. Strong to the hoop from the baseline. That's a big basket for KL Aseel. Armenion. Cabahog for 3. Not this time.
Danao just needs to be more patient and deliberate in their possessions.
King sells the fake, gets the basket, he'll go to the line. And that just might be it, Nico.
An excellent move here by May Ting. The up fake, similar to what he did a while ago, gets the contact, finishing it with and one.
That move of the game is brought to you by our presenting sponsor here in Phil Basket, Pure Gold. Preku is on the bench. Not clear if he is fouled out. May Ting short. 14-point lead with 2:09. It's a tough ask for Danao City at this point.
It is, but when they were down by 10 a while ago earlier, Bob, that was their best opportunity to come back.
And that's Yi Ho. This last 2 minutes is brought to you by Smart. And Wong Yi Ho is in line for his diploma right now. That's his 5th foul. 2 shots for Andre Armenion. He's got to make both to make it a 4-possession lead. And Danao City have to pretty much get stops on every possession, defensive possession, and hit baskets on every offensive possession.
I mean, it will take a miracle, Bob, for them to come back in this ball game. You're down 14 with 1 minute remaining, so it may look a little bit blurry for them to get a win.
13 points. May. Ong Wei Yong is going to run this clock all the way down. Basibas on May. 8 to shoot. Kwek loses a handle on the ball. And that's a strange foul there by Kwek Tian Yuan, the skipper for KL Aseel. And Sharwin Sibarago is back in the game. Bagay si Sharwin Sibarago dito sa Pilipinas. May silent H yung pangalan niya. Shaharwin. Our prize money sponsor is eMedisure Pharmacy. 1 million to the winning team.
High press now for Danao. 2-2-1 naman ang high press na ginawa nila ngayon. But let's see if that will be effective with 1 minute remaining.
12-point lead. It looks very bleak now for Danao City. And they got to put this up. May Ting, are you kidding me? May Ting! No time on the shot clock. Busted play. 3 points. It's a 15-point lead. And that should be it now.
I mean, Bob, do you happen to have a fire extinguisher with you? Because this man is flaming from deep right now. May Ting at the buzzer with that shot clock expiring, able to hit that.
We'll take a break and finish this off on the other side of this break. Welcome back. It's a handsome victory here for KL Aseel. It'll be great for their morale after losing in heartbreaking fashion in double overtime the other day against Bacolod. And they blew a 23-point lead against Muntinlupa, and they're not going to blow this one, you got to think. Although Reggie Boy Basibas has slipped that one in.
You have to appreciate the effort Danao City is giving in this remaining minute of the game, but Kuala Lumpur just done an excellent job of sustaining their lead.
Ong Wei-yong. 8 to shoot. Ong Wei-yong, the long two. Another dagger.
Kuala Lumpur, just a lot of momentum busters on their squad. So every time Danao felt they got the ball going, they had a fight, Kuala Lumpur just iced that with some big shots.
Sharwin Sibarago erases that attempt by Reggie Boy Basibas. That's what 6'9" players do in Phil basket. So you'll have a point and a block. And here he is with the ball, working on Villafranca. He's fouled. And this Aseel bench is just going nuts, seeing the youngster, the 20-year-old, work his magic. Villafranca, as I believe he's fouled out.
This kid's 6'9". 6'9", he's really
6'9".
tall. I mean, for a 20-year-old, that's tall, and he really stands out, literally, with his height.
Baka tumangkad pa yun. 20 years old lang. He got a split from the line earlier. Sharwin Sibarago makes it a 16-point lead. Andre Armignon, Kabahug, another three-pointer, but it's far too little, far too late, as more window dressing, parking lot stuff here. And Kuala Lumpur Aseel advanced to 3 wins against 5 losses. 80-67 is the final score. Danao City slump to 1-5. Patrick Cabaug embracing Kwan there. All the guys that embracing Kwek, the guys he used to play against, play with in the Westport's KL Dragons. And Kuala Lumpur have got their quarterfinal drive back on track as they win this one by 13.
That is a big game for Kuala Lumpur. You have to take note, 26 bench points and 34 points out of their 80 coming from the bench. So terrific all-around effort for the Kuala Lumpur Aseel.
And we'll turn you now over to Sam Coloso.
Thanks, Bob. We're here with our Pure Gold best player of the game, May Ting from Kuala Lumpur Aseel. May, after that late run on the second quarter, you sustained that energy for you and the team. How was that?
Yeah, I mean, for last game, I not made a top shot, then I can make it. Then this game, our game plan is not let the Kabaho get too many points, right? In the first half, we done it, but second half, he starting to get the point now. So our point, he getting closer. So, but and now we still win again. Yeah.
That's great, May. Any other places in the Philippines you want to visit or explore?
I heard that in the Manila Ocean Park, and then the museum. I want to explore, but not time to go.
Any fans you want to greet, May?
Yeah, thanks for the support again, and then that's everything for our boss. Let us got a chance to play the game. Yeah.
Thank you so much and congratulations, May. Back to you, Bob and Nico.
Thank you so much, Sam Coloso. So May wants to go to the museum, but he is really the real highlight of this show as they win. And coming up, it's Pasig against Atami Sardines. It's the third game of our quadruple header. And on behalf of Nico, Aaron Quintong, Sam Coloso, and the rest of the crew, this is Bob Guerrero saying bye for now, but more Phil Basket coming your way.
Not in my house. Let's go! Come on, come on!
Right, you talk about reaching back and throwing it down.
And the bench loves it. Oh my God!
1 on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Win.